Well, as you can see, I'm sitting in my office again. I have not the RV. I have the sailboat over here at the parking lot. This is a sailboat project, is what we do here. So I got the Catalina in the parking lot here. We're going to do a couple projects. We're going to do the 110 power, the shore power. I need to replace a couple receptacles, so we're going to do that. That's a nice quickie replacement. I've got the weather stripping for the pop top from Catalina Direct. I've had it for about a year. Just haven't really put it on. Haven't been motivated to do it. And then we're going to do a little fiberglass repair work. So we're going to do a little marathon, 3 projects in one day marathon, except the fiberglass is going to take a second day or third day because we have to let it set up before I do the second coat. But knock out a couple of these little projects that's just kind of been irritating me. Kind of want to get them done here so the new owner will not have to worry about these little details. So here's our next project. Since the boat is still in the parking lot here at the office, we've got that hole there, and we've got that hole where there used to be some 110. So let's put some new receptacles in, and we'll bring them back out back here to our shore power, and we'll see what happens. So there's my new receptacle in place. The marine 110 wire was already there and long enough, so we just used that one. And then here, of course, is our other one as well. And so now both of those come back here to the shore power, which I'm going to assume is good. I really have no way of testing it. You can see inside here, it doesn't look too bad, but it is 110 marine wire, so that's important to use, of course. And that goes back to the shore plug back here, so when you're at the dock you can plug in there. So we'll find out. It looks pretty good. So that's the 110 project done. So here's a little issue with this back gas hatch. It's got a pretty severe crack in it. This is where people always come in and out of the boat, and someone tried to just pour resin on the top. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to try to fiberglass it from underneath with glass and resin and try to strengthen that back up. You can see where the gel coat and everything is clipped loose here. So we're going to try to get this all fixed. I can feel it's cracked right down here too and pulled loose. So we're going to glass all this from underneath and try to strengthen this back up and fix it. So what we're going to use is our West epoxy. We got some Fiberglass, so we're going to pull that out and cut that in little strips, and then take one of these little China bristle brushes, cut about 3/4 of it off so it's nice and thick. And then when you do it, you can use this to work your fiberglass into place. So we'll cut this into small little strips. It's better than trying to work into one piece, especially with all the curves and things. So we'll see how it goes. So here's my first layer on the outside. So that looks a little bit better. And then up inside, we wrapped it up in there. We did it a second time. So we'll let that set it up. And then we'll probably do one more layer on the inside, but let the inside come out a little farther just to strengthen it up. But there's layer number 1. So here's my fiberglass corner, all glassed in now. Pretty good looking. Of course, the hardest part is getting up underneath here. So hopefully you can see that, so that's good. You got a few hairs to sand off. So once that sets up, we'll sand the hairs off, and then we'll do another coat, especially underneath. I want to come back here farther just to give it more lateral strength across and stiffen that up. But one more layer should do it, but it's coming along quite nicely. And here's a little project I did the other day. I had the weather stripping. This is from Catalina Direct. They say it's the original replacement. I'm not 100% sure on that because I had to stick it down here. When I tried to stick it up here, you couldn't really know if you were lined up in the right spot and it was going to land on this. So I said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and put it down here. I really don't like it because I think you could rip it off with your hand or footies if you're not careful, but it's better than nothing. So it's about 99% sealed now, so when the pop top comes down, it seals pretty decent. You still see light through it, so I don't understand that. At the back it's tight. I probably don't have it pushed down all the way. So let's push this forward and push it down. There you go. When you get it all the way down, it's much better. So now there's no light through. There's a little light comes through right on the corners. So I guess that's just in the making of the pop top. I was thinking that foam should have been more like about 1 inch round It's more like it's 5/8 round. So they say it's the original, so I don't know if it's good everywhere except right there on the corner, but that should be enough to keep water out. But it's better than nothing. So another little project done.